Alright, part 2. So like I said, don't be surprised if you manifest a lot of car trouble, if you have negative judgments about people that drive nice cars, or anytime you see somebody that has something that you want, look at what happens. Does it fill your mind with images about how bad you want it and fill you with excitement and positivity, or does it fill you with anxiety and anger and judgments about that other person? Because here's the thing, you're not really making judgments about them. You're making judgments about you. You make it mean what you make it mean, okay? That's the problem with envy. When you start not wanting someone else to have something. Remember, what are you putting out into the universe when you're wishing that someone else didn't have it as good as they have it, right? How can you expect good, positive, happy things to come to you when you don't want good, positive, happy things to happen to someone else? Now, I live in Los Angeles. I see some of the nicest things on earth all the time. I see Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Bentleys and Vanquishes and everything all over the place all the time. And whenever I see somebody driving a car that I would really like to own, I really think, wow, that is awesome. I'm so happy they have that car. And I'm genuinely happy for these people that they have these cars. And I pay attention to what people say and think. Now, at this point, I've kind of gone through my friends where I only kind of hang around with positive people now. If you're the type of person, or you have friends that you maybe see, I don't know, Bentley drive by, and somebody says, oh, what kind of person drives a car like that? They must be a jerk. Get away from that person, because good things aren't really going to come to that person. And it is not, let me be clear here, it is not because they don't want to drive an expensive car that makes them a bad person. Not at all. It's the fact that you put negative judgments and negative values about other people and other people's bliss out into the universe. That's the problem. You understand? It's fine if you don't want these things. It's fine if you don't want a $5 million house. It is fine. What's not fine is you not wanting anyone else to have a $5 million house. That's the problem. You understand? You see the difference? Now back to the rant that I began this with about stupid people being threatened by the relationship that I may have with their significant others. I probably shouldn't call them stupid. You know, it's just, there's a specific situation that's going on right now that kind of has me a little bit agitated, where there was a couple, and I was talking to one of them and really helped them with some problems they were having. And the other person chose to feel threatened by this and was like, don't talk to me anymore. And that's fine. I don't talk to this person. I haven't talked to this person for like 6 weeks, probably 2 months, right? And the significant other, the jealous significant other, still is reading my friends' emails, checking my friends' accounts and chat logs to make sure that we're not talking. And just this weekend, like, stormed out of the house saying that they were leaving to go away for a while because they're still mad about me. Here's the thing. Anybody that's that upset is not mad about me. They're mad about them, right? The moral of this story is, if there's somebody that's really upsetting you, if there's somebody that's really agitating you, the person that you got to look at is not them. The person you got to look at is you. Look in the mirror. If there's somebody that you really just don't like, that just is really, just rubs you the wrong way. And I'll give you another example. There's somebody I know, and this is a famous person actually, but I'm not going to tell you who his name is. And he's the nicest guy. He's the nicest guy. I just don't like him. From the moment I met him, I do not like this guy. And I probably am meaner to him than I am to anybody. And it comes across kind of playful. He's so sweet, so nice, so giving, so loving, so great, and I do not like this guy. And I had to look at it and I had to ask myself why. Why do I think it is? And the reason why it is because this guy's public face and his private face are very different. The person that he portrays himself to be as a kind of, pure guy. I don't want to say too much. I don't want you to know who he is. But a pure, very spiritual guy. And yet he does like cocaine and stuff in the background. And his life is kind of a wreck, right? To me, I feel like this person's a hypocrite. And as I've shared with you in the past, my number one fear is being a hypocrite. That's something that I worry about. So I'm always very vigilant to make sure that the things that I'm talking about are in line with how I actually live. And when I perceive him as being what I'm afraid of becoming, that's why I don't like him. So if somebody's rubbing you the wrong way, then don't even look at it as them. Don't even look and see what is it about them. What is it about you? What is it about you? Okay? Because here's the fact. You know this. People say what they say and they do what they do. That's a fact. They say what they say and they do what they do. And then you in turn make it mean whatever you are going to make it mean. Okay? Like somebody asked me a question on the Examiner about their ex. It's like, my ex has moved on and he's happy and I don't want him to be happy. What can I do? Nothing. Nothing. Remember, I haven't used this quote in so long. Holding on to anger with the intent of hurting someone else is like picking up a hot coal with the intention of throwing it. You are the one who gets burned. It's by Buddha, okay? You can't get so mad that you hurt someone else. They're in another bed right now with another person, sleeping happily and moving on with their life. If you want revenge, first of all, revenge is pointless. It just gets you in this cycle of hurting each other. Nobody gets anywhere with that. But if you want revenge on someone, here is the absolute best revenge you can ever possibly get. Move on with your life and be happy. You want to burn somebody? That's how you burn them. Go on, be happy. Have a great life. Have great relationships. Have great friends. Have fun. Drive the car you want. Live in the house you want. And move on without them. And you've gotten your revenge. Okay? And if you're looking for closure from someone, when you talk about, people tell me all the time, and we've spoke about this in the past, like, I just want to know why. I just want to know why. I just want to know why he doesn't want to be with me. I just want to know why she broke up with me. I just want to know why she won't take my calls. There is no why. There is no why. There's nothing they can say that's going to make it all right. There's nothing they can say. They can't say, it's like, well, you were really kind of crappy in bed and that's why I broke up. Or they can't say, oh, well, your feet smell bad. There's nothing they can say that's going to make it okay. And here's the thing, though. They're just going to say something, and you either are going to choose to accept it or you're not. Because they're already telling you they don't want to be with you. That's why they broke up, right? But you're not accepting that as the reason, okay? So whatever reason they give, it's up to you to decide whether or not it's enough. Closure doesn't come from outside. Closure comes from inside, okay? Closure comes from in here. Forgiveness comes from in here, okay? It's not from outside. It's not external, okay? So, to bring this all the way back around to the whole idea of jealousy and envy, if there is somebody that you feel is threatening your relationship, like maybe you feel like your significant other is interested in somebody in a way that they shouldn't be, the person to talk to about it is your significant other. And just ask them straight up. It's like, is there something going on with this other person? And listen to them, right? Now, sometimes if you ask people straight out, they're going to lie. This is true, so keep your eyes open. Sometimes if it smells like a rat, it really is. But what you have to find out is your mate and significant other feeling fulfilled? Are you meeting their needs? Are you doing what your significant other needs to feel good? Are you making them feel loved and supported and heard and valued and desired? Is there any passion in the relationship, right? Anger is not the solution. Anger is never the solution. Anger is never the solution. The only thing anger should ever do is move you into action. When you get mad about something, take action to change it. That's what anger's for. Remember, fears are called to action. When you get afraid about something, it just means get ready, prepare. You get mad about something, do something to resolve it. Do something to change it, or let it go completely. Okay? The answers are all in here. The answers are all in here. It all comes down to the meaning that you apply to things. So anything you're jealous about, give it up because it's pointless. Actually, if you're jealous, work for it. Get it for yourself. If you're envious, give it up. You're pointless. Find me. I'm everywhere. You're great. I love you. B. Dave Walters. Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, peacelovemoney.com. Okay, bye-bye.